This is your national perspective provided by Global Transport. I'm here with Kalyn Kahler from the MMQB. And Kalyn, you were at Browns practice today. What did you see out there on this hot day here?
Yeah, it was boiling. I was like trying to find as much shade as I could. But it was interesting. I mean, I stood watching Baker for a while in the early individual drills, and I like to stand like right behind like the receiver as if I was going to catch the pass. He looked really sharp there. And obviously, you notice Nick Chubb a lot. He really stood out to me today, but I think that's probably because he's basically the only, starting running back guy available because you've got Hunt and Johnson both injured and sort of rehabbing at the beginning of camp here. But Nick Chubb stood out to me a lot because he seemed to get a lot of action with the ones, and he looked pretty good out there.
What's just your overall take on kind of the overhaul that this roster has been undertaken and the expectations on the Browns this year?
Yeah, it's a really exciting time. Obviously, I'm sure everyone has told you, and you guys know how buzzy and interesting this team is. And I think it is going to be a really cool season. I definitely have my eye on the Browns as far as future storylines for this season go, because they are. I mean, they seem poised and they seem like ready to take on the season.
You obviously wrote the Prospect X story on Drew Forbes. A few months later, he's now in his first training camp. What's it like to kind of come here and see him now in a training camp after what you saw behind the scenes with him?
It was so adorable. Like, I felt like a proud mom. Like, I took a picture of him. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, but it was really cool to see him in action because he really, 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 really cares. Like, I've never met a player who cares more about football and like being perfect and doing everything right and just every little detail. Like, he has to have it perfect, and almost to the point where you want to shake him and be like, relax a little bit, but it was really cool to see his journey of somebody who really had no idea what was going, if he had an NFL future at all. He thought he did. He had a lot of interest from teams, but you never know in this league.
Thanks, Kalyn. For more interviews like this, check out Best Podcasts available wherever you get your podcasts.